Breast cancer is one of the most common cancers Canadian women are diagnosed with. And with that, a grade 9 class at Bishop Lloyd Middle School are making pillows for breast cancer patients in Edmonton as a way to comfort them. Brett Morton reports.
Miss Kosh, a local home ec teacher at Bishop Lloyd, saw the idea of making pillows for breast cancer patients online last year and thought it would be a good project for her students.
Well, I think it's really exciting. I really like bringing the project into my classroom because for the kids, everyone can relate to someone that has cancer, and so I think it just sort of teaches that volunteering and giving back to the community.
Students in class are excited and proud to make gifts for complete strangers in their time of need. For Kiana Walker, making the pillows shows the patients that people are thinking about them.
Kind of makes us feel like we can actually do something, like just to help them out because they've been through a rough time, so just a little something to help them.
I just want to see people see how I'm doing for them and help them out.
Miss Kosh will be taking a few students when the pillows get delivered, and they are looking forward to meeting patients.
Well, actually, last year they didn't have any patients there. It was just the nurses that we met with. This year they're going to try and have 1 or 2 patients for the kids to meet. But we have received about 3 thank you cards so far from patients, and sort of just sharing their thoughts about how much they really appreciate the pillows.
That probably mean a lot since putting in a few classes worth into doing these, and then just to see them happy and getting them.
Miss Kosh started the project last year with her grade 9 home ec students, and they made 70 pillows. This year, the targeted goal is 100. In May, she and her students will be delivering the pillows to the comprehensive breast care program in Edmonton. Brett Morton, Newcap News.
Well, if you're looking for a good way to get into the Christmas or the spirit of the holidays, a house in town is wowing spectators with a unique mix of lights and sounds. Jeremy Thompson reports.
The sound of music fills the air at this house in Lloydminster. It's rigged up so the lights dance along to the beat. It's getting a lot of attention from people of all ages.
The lights, the music, the kids in the neighborhood come from all around. My kids make us drive here daily.
It's really nice, and I like how the lights light up.
Over 30,000 lights on 150 different channels have been programmed to dazzle onlookers. But the lights and music aren't the whole show. Owner Jerry Frank has decided to take donations for charity.
People just seem to love it, so that's why we do it. And we figured if people are coming by to see it, why not collect some donations and everything? So we give any money raised to the Gift of Christmas and the Christmas Wish Foundations. The kids seem to really love it. They're always pestering the parents, the lighthouse, the lighthouse.
It shouldn't take too much pestering. The mix of upbeat techno jams and traditional Christmas songs paired with synchronized lights, many say, is an experience to remember. Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.
Fantastic job. All right, well, it's time once again for Retrospect, this week from the archives. Now, this week, Brian Hardy brings us a story about the construction of the Canadarm near Lakeland College. And we also get to see what the Atrium Centre looked like before it was the Atrium Centre.
This week in 1989, we'll report on a big white elephant.
The Fisher Building used to house Rich's Superstore, but it's now being rented to Zellers for storage purposes. The 120,000 square foot building has stood virtually empty for the last 3 years, but that could change.
What we have at the moment is a developer that has been working with the Treasury Branch in Edmonton to secure the property.
Condra says they hope to get some concrete plans from the developer by next week as to how the building might be renovated. The preliminary plans are the space would be filled by retailers, offices, and perhaps the library. The Border City Credit Union has shown definite interest as well in moving into the building. All the parties involved hope to have a final agreement on the project by the beginning of January. Condra says it would be a big plus for the downtown.
My involvement, as well as those from the city, is to try and make something work so that we can put something into the Fishers Building and make it a viable cornerstone for downtown Lloydminster.
It's November 1988, and the Lloydminster Canadarm makes its debut.
Local engineers and city officials turned out to watch the 6.2-meter life-size steel model be permanently grounded at the new campus site. Construction of the Canadarm began last summer and took about 2 months to complete. Most of the work was completed by local engineers at the Vermilion campus of Lakeland College. The project was undertaken to mark the centennial of Canadian engineering. APEGA, the Association of Professional Engineers, Geologists and Geophysicists of Alberta, contributed $2,000 to the project. The local branch raised the rest of the $4,500 needed for the arm. The Canadarm will be a permanent fixture at the campus.
Join us next time when the sky dances on Retrospect, this week from the archives.